Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing
Yeah,
degree.
that's what I really like about that game.
Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new
It reminds me of
half human, half
Shadowrun.
machine. And in Detroit, at least.
Shadowrun RPG was kind of all
I
about
just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech.
biotechnology
David Sarif himself
upgrades
handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep
and
his
stuff like
people
that.
safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist. Megan had found
The old game, the old goal
for everyone.
on Shadowrun
All she had to do was present her
RPG
research
games
to Congress.
was mostly to avoid getting too robotic
Measures failed.
and remain humans.
A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time by a radical group of
Pro-human purists.
Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research.
Oh
thugs
shit, is
broke
that
into
me
Sarif's
or
factory and found
the voice
machines
is really low in that game?
on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon.
I think I'm gonna put
Sarif sent
this
me to
higher
retrieve it.
and lower the music
When I
volume.
did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper.
Holy fucking
So with
shit.
the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif set up cybersecurity. I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end.
Holy shit. The guy booby trapped himself?
Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second
Frame
city
rate
on
was
top.
weird in that part?
Trying to find clues in
Or is
Hengsha
that the-
wasn't easy. Lucky for me.
The FX that gives you the illusion of frame
Rita
drops?
Malik,
Maybe.
Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical
Holy
Corporation.
shit. There's a lot of people involved in that.
Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry, and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition.
Seems like that
Sarif
game was way
Industries
bigger than I
was
thought.
at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this. but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack.
What a fucking piece of
Zhao
shit.
said a single call to Picus, the world's leader
That guy's an
of
asshole.
24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most
We're
famous
going to
news
Montreal
anchor,
in that game?
working with a mercenary hit
Wow.
squad.
I didn't know about that.
But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken.
Or maybe I knew and I just don't remember
Since
at all.
she's just been following her commands, I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before, Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believe.
Holy shit!
Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies
Illuminati.
and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China.
Shit! A lot happened in that
He
game.
immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead.
Rocket launcher. Boom!
Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a bell tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the
Wow, that's one hell of a story.
human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down.
Wow, that was not that beautiful.
Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who Seraph had called on for help.
What? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is that?
Convinced her to go along with the biochip plan.
That was
I promised
really,
to sabotage
really
the
weird.
tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global
Don't ask me
broadcast,
what just happened
telling
right
the
now.
world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point.
Really? Don't
All
ask
over
me
the world,
what just
augmented
happened.
people flew into
This
killing
was
fields.
really, really weird.
Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast,
My PS4 just entered rest mode during a
still,
cutscene?
humanity's future remained
Fuck.
unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage?
That was weird.
Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Alright, so now the game's starting.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
Terrorism? Human revolution? What is this?
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Are they augmented?
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard.
Shepard?
He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared
Commander
during the
Shepard?
incident.
And he's come out of hiding.
Fuck yeah.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This
We're
is
going
a
after
run
the
scene.
Normandy now.
The undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get him tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going
I don't
down.
like the voice of
A half-finished
Jensen.
high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident.
His voice kind of
Not a
weird.
pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got
picture was
gruesome
not really,
real fast.
really nice.
And no one, except for
Not
some
really
homeless
nice.
junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Whoa, non-lethal. Let's go non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Short range weapon? Tranquilizer rifle.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a
Where
little.
are we,
If
by
it
the way,
comes
in
to
the
it,
world?
your number one
Where are
priority
we?
is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do
Let's
this.
do this. Alright, Captain, let's do this. Okay, so Dubai 2029.
This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
My cat's going nuts. I think he's really excited about the game. But aren't we all? Yep, that's right. We are. Thing is, I'm not that excited about the game. But I've heard many good things about it, so this might be surprising. Okay, so tranquilizer.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Okay. What is that? throw, grab. Okay, the controls are really weird. Kind of a fast-paced game. Oh shit.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
Bucket's secretary?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Red means bad. What is that? Nothing? What? No. Single shot? Equalizer ammo? Shit. What's what? Get back. Grab. Okay. So far so good. Equip smart vision. L1 to assign. Okay, I get it. What is that? Glass shield. Cloaking. iPhone. Leg silencer. Okay. Biocell. An IPO stem injector. Ritual weakness. Oh, nice. That is really nice. Keypad. Throw the power to the keypad. How can I do this? Guess I have to use the vision. There's someone there. Yes, I used the breaker. Oh crap. Hack. Alright. Use left stick to move the node ahead. Capture node. I press the X button. Okay, capture. Right.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Right. Move to the registry with L, capture it before time runs out. Think I'm gonna miss it.
Access granted.
Oh shit, 3 seconds. That was a close one. Right, now I think I understand how it works. I think. Cover tutorial. Tutorial mode. Load the green hologram to receive tutorial instruction about various game mechanics. Experiment without any consequences. Can reset or exit at any time. Cover possibilities. Learn about moving to cover. Cover swapping. Rounding covers, vaulting over cover. Okay, let's try it. Why not? Move to the green hologram to take cover. Aim at the next cover. Okay, so we can see that just like it. What? Okay, I'm not sure I really understand that one, but run out of cover and back into first
خلينا
person.
ننهي هذه الصفقة ونطلع منها.
Right, I'm not sure I really understand this, but let's move on. Seems really weird. This one is moving away, so maybe I should tranquilize that guy. You asleep, dude? Right, where's the other one?
هذه الصفقة للأبد.
Okay, that is weird. Search him. Got pistol ammo. Whoops. Gotta be careful. At least he won't find his friend. Where is he? Just running away like that? Gotcha! Oh crap! There's another one behind him? And doesn't seem to have spotted me. That was really weird. Maybe it's because of the tutorial or something like that. Search. Guy is empty. I'm gonna search these guys. There was a weapon there. Pick up. Okay, let's go to the door. Call elevator. Rooftops. Penthouses. Where am I? I'm on rooftops? Okay. We don't have much of a choice.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid cop.
Alright, I got it. What is that? Smoke grenades? Gas grenades? Machine pistol? Oh, you can switch from one to another. Alright, that's cool. Like that. Stealth tutorial. Follow the green holograms to receive tutorial instructions. Blah blah blah. Learn about moving silently, cloaking, and distractions. Yep. I really want to do this one. Press D-pad left to activate the glass shield cloaking augmentation. Right? Where's the tutorial?
اقتلوه دلوقتي خلص عليه خلص عليه دلوقتي.
What the fuck? To reset? Right, reset. Reset the tutorial. Alright. Get it now. I have to do this in order to go there. Right? Then I should use it again.
عارف الامر المكان هناك. بكره العواصف بترزع الشبابيك وتقفلها.
Like it? Okay, where are you? Oh, so that's the way to go.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already? اه نخدم كده عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل. Good. Too much training. That thing we need is to come digging down.
Jump there? Oh shit!
يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
Traveler.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab...
What? That lever. Hey. Hello. Hello, Pad Lover. Obviously you know me. Who are you, if I might ask? Tutorial mode. Learn about exceeding max health, grenades, and typhoon augmentation. Right? Yep, I want to do that.
Installed the signal booster already?
Raise the hologram.
اه عشان نخدم المستخدم الموجودة على الشاشة عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل. Good. There's too much
Right. Press R2 to use Hypno Slim Injector and boost the health meter. Alright. R2. So that's it? That's the tutorial?
Last thing we need is the guns breaking down.
فهمت. يلا
Oh!
نتحرك.
Pierre, the French guy! How are you, man? Been a while. Tutorial mode. Press or hold R1 to throw grenades. Okay. Then I guess I should throw a grenade to that guy.
اعرفوا بيتجه منين. يلا بين نفسك.
Where's the other one? Where's the other guy? Oh, is there? Oh shit. Typhoon augmentation? Raise. What? Tutorial complete? Okay, what the other thing does exactly? Yep. I'm still at Ubisoft. Working on For Honor right
Pretty, how you
now.
making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down
What about
here.
you?
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses
too many words?
everywhere.
What are you
Well,
doing?
your cousins are here too,
It's been a
Jensen.
while since
Want me to
I
grab
heard
you any
about
spare
you.
parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while
Holy
I'm
shit.
asking.
There's a guy there.
العملية دي كانت فكرة قليلة بليلة.
Okay, so where do I need to go? That way it seems. Okay, there's 2 guys there. One down here. This is gonna be hard to get there. I guess I'll have to use those grenades. I don't have that much of it, so should be careful. Or I use a tranquilizer. Nope. This is not a good option. Cancel. Switch back to the sniper. Where's the other guy? He left? Oh, so it's gonna be easier. Hello, dude. Where's the sniper moving that way? Alright, that's nice. Yeah, I know that my brother went to the Pied Bleu with some friends. Or my parents, don't remember. It's really weird how you kind of drag the corpses. But never mind.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Where is that? Where is that thing? That way, maybe? Ah, crap.
Anything? Good.
What's taking so long?
Crap, I don't like this. They are below me. Well, I can make a crack in this wall. But will it be of any use if I do that?
What? Did you say something?
Did you say something?
No, it's me that is talking, guys. I'm the one talking. Oh yeah, what is it now? By the way, Pierre, do you have a girlfriend these days?
Let's check this floor again.
Gas hazard. Oh, shit, that's nice. I guess I shouldn't go that way. And this is going down, so not that way either. Shit, I'm all confused with the buttons again. Hello, dude. Oh shit, they saw that. Oh crap, they saw something. Oh shit. There are too many people in there.
أنا متأكد.
One down. Nope. I want to grab him. Move that way. Alright. Let's drop him there.
I will feel better when we leave this place.
Be cautious.
Okay, so that place is gonna be hard. Where do I need to go now? I think I'll just run for the objective while in cloak mode. Let's try this. Oh shit, I'm gonna reappear soon.
مفيش وقت للهبل ده. متأكد؟
There's a lot of people.
حاجة؟ تعالي فتش الحتة لحد هناك.
It's too quiet.
Damn, son. There's too many of them. There's a fucking lot of them. Maybe I should use that power again. What do you think?
مفيش حاجة هنا، مفيش. كمل التدوين. لازم يكون في حاجة.
Thanks. Thanks for dropping by, yeah. Come back again in time. I'm streaming almost every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, so drop by when you want. And see you another time.
I'll see
A
if I
good
can
night.
find anything this way.
Thanks for the follow, by the way. Right, so let's try this.
أنا حاسس إن
ان احنا ماشيين في الطريق الغلط. مش لاقيه. استنى بس.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم. وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
مش لاقيه.
Damn, they're good.
What's going on?
Oh crap.
Yalla, you're all right. Come on. Something happened.
ابعد عني.
Good.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces.
All right.
What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Negative. Didn't find it.
Well, you better hope Singh's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
I haven't found it, dude.
أكيد في حاجة هنا. دوشة. دايما بيكون في حاجة تعكن علينا.
Good. Whew. Was a close one. That was a close one. Is there a way to find the batteries and stuff? Okay, keypad. Attempt left. Security rating. Okay, so you have attempt and the passcode. You gotta try to hijack it. Nuke. Capture. I have to go there, there, and there. Is that it? Let's do that, shall we? I really hope that's the way.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
All right. Let's capture this one.
Access granted.
Nice. Five first try. Alright, I just want to
This is Jensen.
give you a little
Mouse
reminder,
access
guys.
route
I'm
secure.
doing that
Jim
for
Jim
Extra Life, which is an organization that aims at
About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
raising money to help the kids in need. So if you want to make a donation, feel free to follow the link in my Twitch channel.
All right,
on my Twitch page below.
Strike one.
If not, just share the world and share the page with your friends and the people you know.
Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
And so tonight I'm playing Deus Ex
Both of you shut up.
in order to raise money for the kids.
Everybody stay sharp. Sing's got eyes
By
on
the
Shepard.
way, I know a couple of
Patching
people
you in
that
now.
worked on that game. I'm also playing for them.
Targets in the AO. Remember, Sing's down there, so watch your fire.
I hope they'll come by and watch the stream sometime. At some point during the evening.
a boy with a sandstorm on her ass. I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister. You can call me
Mother
Shepard.
Nature. Oh, that's Shepard.
Are these the weapons? The Orcs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll... What the?
Holy shit!
The park has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Holy fuck!
The weapons! Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up!
Greedy, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
What?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Okay.
Where's my reinforcements?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Where's that chopper? The killing cinematics are nice. So they can't follow me everywhere, right? Shouldn't be able to see me, dude. Alright, I'll have to switch weapons somehow. Damn it! I can't see shit.
Man down! Man down! Who's hit? Jensen! Strike team! Sound off!
It's Singh! Repeat, Singh is dead! Ah, oh, good fucking job, Jensen, you fucking...
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Chopper has been grounded. What the fuck is that? Holy, that's a fucking sandstorm. Cal. Okay, so that was the introduction to the game. Is that it? What an extra life intro there.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! Plan. Scenes of horror on the streets.
These are the critics.
Madness is crypt mechanically
And the game
augmented
opening.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling
That was
for
a nice
the relocation
introduction.
of its augmented citizens.
I'm still not sure about the control though.
It's afraid of people like us.
Kind of don't like first-person shooter that much. But I think for the kind of game it's kind of too fast-paced, maybe? That might just be me.
We were victims.
I might get used to it at some point.
We cannot control. They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like horribles.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global jurisdiction. 29.
Yay!
Agent
Agent Jensen?
I won't let it happen